stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick, legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Michigan Wolverines taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. So the Oregon Ducks return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can...
He's got it on the right. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
That's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they build traditions, and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will take the field for the first time. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have locked down corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll try the left side. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with a tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
One of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rifles it down the middle. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. He's not afraid to go deep. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Ducks! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that showed it to all of us right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to get to it. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down.
And the quarterback's in the pocket, and he decides to take off and scramble and just couldn't get to the first down marker. You could tell he wanted to pass the football. Maybe it wasn't there. Maybe he scrambled a little bit too soon. But usually when you take off, you better know you're going to get close to that first down marker or get it.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling.
He's taking the shot. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down.
And even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is
send it downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's loose down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oregon! Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going to move back. Nice job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
the last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Now on second down. The give to the back. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And the Wolverines get enough for the first down.
Well, how about that play call? Third down, turn it around, hand it to the big fella, your fullback, and he does the work to get the first.
To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Edwards. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Well, he comes up with the... Not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to get him the football, and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The offense set for a first down play. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Ducks! This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking for a man. It's Warren. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Wide out in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Makes a move. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Second down coming up. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Going back to the well. Another deep ball. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, Oregon. What a catch and run for 6.
Have a dang young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Ducks!
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. They fake it, and he'll try to run it in. They're not going to get there. Tried to sneak it in for the 2, and they'll get 0 instead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Unloads to the wideout. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp.
When I'm an offensive coach, I'm going to take shots. I'm going to take those 50-50 balls, and most of the time I'm going to trust my wide receiver to come down with it. The defensive back said, no, sir.
On the move, it's Johnson. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Hey, man, they've got a big lead on offense, and they are still taking shots. They are challenging this secondary deep down the field. They barely missed that one.
Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on those body blows so you can.
He's looking deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Why not double the try total and go for 2?
Get set, get set.
He's looking to throw, feeling some heat. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Off play action. Makes the grab on the left. They get him down after he makes the catch. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Lofts one high and deep. Pass on the way. It's picked off.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, if you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Going up top on first down. Gonna take a shot. He's got it on the left. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. That was just as simple as playing catch and warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. Saw a great example of it right there.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. We're lucky that one hit the ground.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers.
He wants to go deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
When these offenses get in rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
On to attempt the try. The fake and a little shuffle. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from his own end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Hard running there. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To the air, it's Warren. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy #1 for that opposing sideline.
The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So seeing quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have...
And the pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And right down the middle. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right, looking to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's cooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He'll take another shot here. And he's got it inside the 10.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They're going to throw it again. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! And the stomping has commenced. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. And this right, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Fires on the run. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates it.
Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll run play action. Coming after it. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And the missed connection on third down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the running back. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Off the play fake. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting push and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
3rd down and inches, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still executed at a good level. Not only picking up the 1st down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to add another. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive.
Number 36, set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. And, guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. Dropping back, it's Warren. Getting some heat. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, the tight end was in blocking on that play. The quarterback just kind of freaked out. He was just trying to find someone to outlet and dump the football to. He found the tight end. He wasn't expecting it, and as a result, loses yards in the catch.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it, keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positive.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little thing.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Man, that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis. Another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to battle against one another. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Tigers will kick this away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So Alabama's special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. Man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It'll end up being a safety.
Well, that's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Return is brought down at the 28, and your Clemson Tigers will take over.
The Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many...
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. The AT is good, so the lead is 9. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Short connection to the tight end here, but they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
He knocks this one right through.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive is going to start with decent field position. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him up 13 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Running it back, it's Brown. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? He's going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the...
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5.
The return is tackled down at the 13. And the Alabama
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. And he slings this pass over the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed to the running back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back. It's Milroe. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Bringing it back, it's Williams. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And here comes a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
He will lose yardage on that play.
Hey, look, I understand you want to fight for every single yard, but at the same time, you have to know when the play is over. That is a massive blunder right here by this running back that's going to put him in a major hole.
Cricket.
Backed up third and long, looking to throw again. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path that's running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive...
And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. With the return, it's Williams. When he's got some space here. Still going. It's a foot race. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Play action here on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the sophomore making an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why.
And it's blocked. The kick was low. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Past possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Can they put together something here? He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And now another deep ball here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Williams. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Loose ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to the air. It's Klubnik. He slings this one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown continues. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
Now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kickoff.
Bringing it out, it's Henderson. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
That return backfires on him. Now the offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, they're going to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the...
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Ball handed off. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. Punt team ready to boot it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20.
Returner is tackled down at the 30. And your Clemson Tigers.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off target and incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Gonna run it. It's Miller. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Pressure is coming. And the result is going to be a safety. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. On the return, it's Maffa.
Returner is brought down at the 33. And your Clemson Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires this one deep middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They get it down, but a huge gain by the offense to grab momentum heading into the final quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Touchdown, Clemson. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. So here comes comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. The pass rush closing in. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. To the air, it's Milroe.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Running it back, it's Williams. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with us. Looking to make a play deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
The pocket breaking down. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
Back to pass. It's Milroe. Escapes the sack. And that's going to be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Returner is brought down at the 31. And your Clemson Tigers will take over.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Maffa. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
There's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Getting set. Here's second down.
Cricket.
Looking to pass this time. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Clemson. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now is get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Alabama offense will take over.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense moving to a bunch formation.
At the 20. Brings up second down.
Looking to pass here on second down. The defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Bringing it back, it's Williams. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Clemson offense is back out there. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
He's going to take another shot right here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Alabama offense will take over.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing.
They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Touchdown, Clemson on the scoop and score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Eludes the rush. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. Of course, they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.